In this video, I'm going to talk about how to use the resources in a simple way. First of all, you have these 4 types of resources. I'm going to start with the personal. These are the ones that you create your own. By adding a resource, you can add all types of things like assignments, test quizzes, files, links, even rubrics, badges. And then you can simply, once you have created your own, if you want to see how to create a rubric or how to create an assignment, you can go to that section in the main menu. There's a video for those things. Once you have created your resource, here you can edit, add to a course, and it will appear directly into your course. Move to, copy to, or delete. In the option copy to, you can add it to either either group that you may be sharing with other people. Like for example, in my case, I have a group for Spanish teachers in my high school. And then I can copy any, and they will automatically be in the other group. Here where it says options, you can reorder the collection. These arrows will show, and you can drag it wherever you want to have it. And you can auto-arrange the collection too. Same thing. You just have to drag. Now, about the public resources, when you open them, it will show this search box here. You can write whatever you want, but you can also filter. So for example, I want foreign language. Now the resource type, here I have all the possible things. So I want to find out games and puzzles, for example. You can say the level. And how you want it. For example, I want, let's say, files or links. And the highest rated. Let's see what I can find. Well, if I want to add this resource to my own resources to have it available, I just have to click here in the plus sign. Here you can add it to a course. Let's say quarter 4. And you can also add it to, let's say, you could just have this plus sign checked and it will add into your resources. So let's see, this was grammar lesson. So if I go to personal, it should appear here. Let's say, well, it doesn't. Oh yes, it does. You have to come to personal and downloads. And it will show right here. Here you have the option again to add it to your course, copy to one of the groups that you share with other people. Well, the next thing is the group resources. So as I said, I have a group with other Spanish teachers that's called Spanish Wave. And here we have some shared resources. The cool thing about it is, let's say, for example, I want to add this pretest 3.1 and I want to add it to one of my course. I add, and then when I go to the course itself, let's see if it shows, I can modify it the way I want and it will not affect the one that I downloaded. So I mean, the other teachers will not have a change in their pretest, even if I share it with them. I have the change in my own assignment that I added to my course. And here I have the resources that I added to my course. And if I open one of them, I can change it. So I can add questions, I can delete questions. Let's say I want to delete this one. The settings. If you want to learn how to use tests in Schoology, there's a video in that section that you will find in the menu. You can refer to that. And going back to the resources, we still need to talk about the apps. I don't use any of those, that's why they don't show here, but you can add any that you would like to have. So for example, let's do YouTube. I'm going to install, and it will show right here. If you are not sure about giving access or not, you can click deny, and there you go. Here we have a main search that you can also use. So I'm going to say Spanish games. Search. And here you can define your search. So for example, I want this to be an assignment for foreign language. And here I can narrow my search. And again, I can add it to my resources. And sometimes you have the possibility to add it to a course too. And remember, when you say copy to, you are trying to file it in one of the groups that you share with other teachers. And this is how you use the resources. I hope you find this very useful and use it with your mates, your colleagues. Also, one more thing that I would like to mention before finishing is, if you want to make one of your resources public to other teachers to find it, you just have to click here where it says Sharing Public Resources, and you'll make it public. Let's say I want to make this one public. It's going to ask me several questions, so I'm going to say the level, resource time. I'm going to say activity. I'm going to add this information. It belongs to Spanish, so that when teachers narrow their search, they can find it easily. And this one is about written communication. I'm going to make it public. And it says it's public now. If I wish to remove it from the public domain, I have to click on this. And here, I would just say remove public version. Are you sure you want to remove the public version of this template? Remove. And this is basically how you use the resources in Schoology.